Radical.
JAMA Network, is that what it's called? JAMA Network did a study with 2,000 9 and 10-year-olds, a study seeing how they would react to survey questions and responses after playing video games. Well, there were two groups separated. One group was those 9 and 10-year-olds who never played video games. I didn't know that existed. There's 9 and 10-year-olds that never played video games? Poor souls. And then the ones that have played video games more than 3 hours a day. More than 3 hours a day. I think there was a study before, but it was only for those that played maybe 1 or 2 hours a day. This was over 3 hours a day. So here's the shocker. The video gamers consistently scored better on the questions whenever there was questions posed to them. Basically, not so much questions, but let's say they needed to do some task. Follow left and right, left and right, left and right, and then to stop whenever they saw a stop sign. Their attention, their reaction time was a lot quicker for those that had played video games. And there was overall more brain activity. The other test was actually to be shown pictures of people and later on, be seen if you actually recognize those faces. On both fronts, whether it be attention and memory, the study group that played video games scored better than those dummies, those dumb little kids that never played video games. Now, there needs to be more studies done, of course. They admit that. But before, I think all the tests that actually had been shown with video games was actually focusing on the negative effects and the increased anger, aggression, stuff of that nature. But, what I can tell you is video games, as long as they're, in moderation, they're enjoyable. They're not harmful. Now, if you got a kid that's playing them maybe like 10, 11, 12 hours a day. Now, Chirani, who was responsible for the study, also said the results showed video games might be a better use of screen time than watching videos on YouTube, which has no discernible cognitive effects. I will agree with that. You're much better off playing video games than being on YouTube. Specifically, you're better off playing video games than going to YouTube video game channels, watching other people play video games, and listening to other people talk about video games. Well, Radical Rick, am I better off playing video games than listening to you? Yes! Hell yes you are! So get the fuck off of my channel and go play some video games.